best-selling author Hildie McQueen, and today we're going to do a plan with me. Oh, by the way, I write medieval Highlander romance, in case you were wondering. I am doing a plan with me today. Well, really, it's a memory planning, so I'm going to go back and plan the week of December 4th through the 10th. Now, in addition to writing and reading and traveling, my main hobby is paper planning. I like to do memory planning. I like to do planning on different mediums. I do it on my Erin Condren. I also like to do like journaling style. So it's my happy place when I get to sit down and do some stickers on paper. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about what's going on with me right now. I am actually having a great day. It's Tuesday as I'm recording this, and I just finished typing the end to my the first book in a series, a brand new series, and I think it's going to be a good book. It's going to be a good series. What else am I doing? I am preparing for Christmas. I have so many gifts to wrap that I think after I finish recording this, I will try to get a few items wrapped, and because right now I'm in between TV shows. My husband is currently watching Love Actually, which I love and I watch almost every year, but I can listen to it and it's almost got the same effect because I've watched it so much that I can actually just picture the movie. It's one of my favorite movies. Earlier, while we were eating dinner and hung out a little bit, watched Candy Cane Lane with Eddie Murphy. Parts of it made me laugh, but a lot of it was kind of like light, humorous, easy watch. So it's cute. It's super cute. So if you guys are looking for something to watch, it's on, is it on Netflix? I think it's on Netflix, and it's called Candy Cane Lane. It might be on Prime. I don't know. One of those two. All right, so let's talk about what I'm doing and the week that I'm currently planning before you. And it is the week that my husband and I celebrated our 22nd anniversary. For our 20th, we were going to go on a cruise, but then that's the way that, that's the year that everybody was homebound, so no traveling for us that year. We ended up just celebrating quietly here at home. I think it was during quarantine. So I decided, well, you know what, for 2023, even though it's a different year, it's the 22nd and not really a big milestone, I'm going to go ahead and do what we planned to do for our 20th, which was to go on a cruise. And so we booked this cruise like very early this year, I think. Yeah, and it was on a Carnival cruise ship. I think next time, well, I have another cruise plan for next year, but then after that, I'm going to try a different cruise line just to see the difference. My daughter and her husband went on a cruise the exact same week, exact same time. They left the same day we did and came back the same day we did it, but they went on the other cruise line, which, what is the name of it? I don't remember right now, but she really enjoyed it. So she's done Carnival and that other cruise line, and she liked that one better. Actually, the ships were, it's funny because from my ship, I could see her. So I kept saying, I'm looking at your ship. And so that was a lot of fun. We went to Turks and Caicos and Amber Cove, which is Dominican Republic. And I think they went to Cozumel and one of those Cay islands. Princess Cay, Coco Cay, one of those Cays where it's owned by the cruise line. Oh, I know, they went on Royal Caribbean. That's right, they did Royal Caribbean, and we did Carnival. Okay, so I'm putting down underlays from this roll that I bought from Rose Colored Days, I think, and I like it because it's easier than printing and foiling my own. What I don't like about them is that they are very, very easy to come off the paper, so if I have to move a sticker, I have to be really careful. I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't notice until later that I had put down the bottom washi upside down. Oh, I don't know if it's upside down, but I put it in different ways. One way is facing one way and one facing the other. I am going to try to fix it, but I just didn't want to take the time while I'm filming to do it. Actually, as I'm speaking right now, I'm trying to pick it up and twist it around because it looks kind of funky, right? So here I am about to finish this, and once I am done with this, we will start our day by day so I can tell you guys all about this fabulous week away from home. All right, so let's start on the day today. Well, it's the next morning and I am about to start doing the day by day. Do I think I'll get through this? Maybe. But there's a lot of noise in the background. There is a little puppy running around. The washer is going, which may or may not beep loudly when the cycle is done. It's morning, but I wanted to get this voiceover done, especially since I already skipped a day and now I don't want to skip another day. So let's get this started. Let's see. So on Monday we went to this La Quinta in Cocoa Beach, which I will tell you not to stay there. It was the home where the astronauts stayed back in the 60s, I think, or 70s, I don't know, whenever they went to the moon. And so that's their claim to fame. But the problem is that it's old. And let me tell you, first of all, the front desk personnel were super friendly. They had a breakfast buffet that was plentiful and constantly stocked. They arranged for our shuttle to the port, and it was all really seamless, super friendly. Rooms were very clean, but the only problem was that everything in the room felt damp, like the carpeting, the bedding, the towels. I think because the buildings are a little bit old, I don't know. It was just really odd. So that's the only reason I would not stay there again, but otherwise it was okay. So on Monday morning, we checked out of the room, went and had breakfast, and then went back and finished packing. And when it was our time to wait for the shuttle, we went to the front of the hotel. And the shuttle came and got us and took us to the port. The La Quinta Hotel icon is from Fasy Shop, Fasy. The little girl with the suitcase is from Stick with the Plan. The little beer that I'm about to put down is from, I don't remember. It's from my sticker stash. And yeah, onboarding was super smooth and quick. We got on the Carnival Freedom, which is, if you've ever been on the Carnival Glory, it's the same ship, that style of ship. Yeah, so onboarding was super smooth, and then we got on the ship and went to the Lido where everybody was kind of hanging out, and I don't think we had a drink or anything. I think we just kind of waited around. I just put that little beer in there because people were, getting cocktails, music was going. When we left the port, we were in our room. By then it was like almost 4 o'clock, so we went to our room to see if our luggage was there and we could get, situated in there and wait for dinner time, stuff like that. And we had a balcony, so I kind of went and stood on the balcony to watch. As we sailed away, my daughter was on the Royal Caribbean ship that was right next to ours, so it was funny because we could see each other's ship as we were both leaving the port. They went on the same out to the cruise on the same days we did, but they went to different places. They went to Cozumel and Coco Cay, or whatever Cay they have, the Royal Caribbean house. They had a lot of fun. I might try Royal Caribbean one day. The next day was a day at sea. The ocean was super smooth, so that was nice. We went and hung out at the Lido deck and had, what did we have? Oh, my husband had a Bloody Mary, and their Bloody Marys was really good. And I had what did I have? One other concoctions they make, some kind of pina colada thing. And we kind of hung out and listened to the steel drums. There was this lady that was the steel drum player. I don't know what else you call her. She was very good, so it was kind of enjoyable to do that. And the weather was perfect. It wasn't too hot. It was a nice breeze, so that was nice to just kind of relax. And that's what my husband and I go on a cruise. We relax a lot. I actually got some writing done this day. I was told myself that I was going to write at least twice, but I ended up writing only once because I would rather just kind of hang out. And the reason we were in our room, he's reading, and I was listening to a book on audio, and then I did a little bit of writing because I brought my laptop, and then I decided to just kind of hang out and do whatever. So, yeah, after that, that night we went to dinner with we had some pretty good companions. We ended up being quite friendly with one of the couples, and I tried panna cotta. I think I'm saying it right for the first time, and it was good. I liked it because it wasn't super sweet, but I did get the kind that didn't have any sugar, so maybe that's why I liked it. I don't know. This evening on Tuesday was the only day that we went to the show. Their show was not super good. They're, what do you call those? They're entertainers. They were not that great. So after the one time, we decided that that was probably gonna be it. Yeah. Anyway, it was cute. On Wednesday morning, we went to Turks and Caicos, where we had an adventure. So I told my husband that I wanted to just rent a golf cart, and because the island that you go to, Grand Turk, it's called Grand Turk, but I don't know if it's really, anyway. They take you to these areas that they think they can kind of keep you without you going crazy and getting lost in the country, I guess. So it's a little tiny island where they actually go. And we grabbed a golf cart, and not from the ship, but we went ashore and then found somebody that was renting golf carts. And they were right there at the port. So we rented a golf cart, and we had a wonderful adventure. We just drove all over the island. The island where we were on is 7 miles by 2 miles. So it's not like you can go super far. So we drove up to the northern tippy top, where there was a lighthouse, and then we kind of drove around and took pictures, stopped at a Turks and Caicos sign and took a picture. There was donkeys everywhere. Those donkeys are just running amok, but seemed pretty mild. I mean, they didn't even act like they cared that we were there. I think they're used to all the tourists. So saw a couple of little baby donkeys. What do you call baby donkeys? Are they called colts? Baby donkeys. I'll just call them baby donkeys. So there was a few baby donkeys that were super cute. And we saw a herd of goats, and we drove over to where the main little downtown area is, which is really like one little street, and then parked the golf cart. This golf cart was on its last leg. The thing didn't have brakes. It was kind of wonky, but that kind of made it even more fun because we were laughing so hard. So we had to park it sideways so it wouldn't roll into the ocean. And we went and shopped a little bit and stopped at this little, it was like a little museum, and they had some cute handmade stuff. All those little shops had handmade stuff. So I bought like a little oil painting. I bought what did I get? I got some earrings at this one museum. I got some magnets. They had these cute little wooden carved like cats and pigs and stuff. So I bought a couple of those to give away to a friend that loves cats. So yeah, and I think that's pretty much it that I bought at Turks and Caicos in the little shops. I wanted to look for, I'm on the lookout for table linens or something like that I can use. But I wish these shops would get the idea that we get tired of buying the same thing. We don't want just t-shirts and keychains or whatever everybody sells. Cups. I did end up actually, did I get a cup there? I think I got a cup at one of the shops actually. So because y'all know that, well, if you don't know, if you follow me on Facebook, I post a good morning post every day. So we stopped at the little street stand, and we had a beer, and then we drove the little golf cart back to the port and got back on the ship and had pizza. Their pizza is super good, but there's always a line, so you have to kind of try and time it right. The next morning, which was Thursday, we docked at Amber Cove, which was Dominican Republic. We did not, I never book excursions, and I really didn't know if I wanted to do much more than just kind of hang out that day. Um, in hindsight, maybe that would have been another place to get a golf cart and go driving around. I don't know. But anyway, the port area was super nice. They had a pool, they had zip lining, they had a bunch of shops and bars, and so, oh, and they even had a Starbucks. So really, we spent a few hours doing that. Walked around the pool area, watched the people zip lining. And this was part of the Dominican Republic. So we went to the shops, and I could, I'm a native Spanish speaker, so I was having a good time because I could just understand everybody and could speak to them in Spanish. And actually, at one of the shops, I wanted to get a t-shirt and some other few little things, and I got the Spanish speaker discount because I heard them saying, we can discount this up to a certain percent. Like the t-shirt was $24 or $25, and she's like, yeah, we can discount it down to $14. So I said, hey, I want that discount. So I had heard them in Spanish, and she was like, didn't have a choice. So actually, they were really funny. They were really nice about it. They're like, yeah, take anything else you want out of the shop, and we'll give you I forgot what the discount was. I'm like, okay, cool. But they only said it to me in Spanish, so I don't know. Anyway, I got a t-shirt for hubby. I got, what else did I get there? I ended up getting quite a few things in there because I got a discount. So, yeah, that was cool. And then there was this little bar called Coco something, and I can't remember the last part of it. I wish I would have taken a picture of the sign. So we went in there and had really nice drinks and chatted a little bit with the bartender, and what kind of people watched a little bit. It was just super nice. They were playing merengue music, and there was this lady next to me who spilled her drink on herself, and then she demanded they replace it free. I don't know how you feel about that. To me, it's like, if you spill your drink, why does the bar have to pay for it? It's not like they spilled it on you. You spilled it on yourself. I was like looking at her like, dude, these drinks are $5. And then when the guy replaced her drink, she didn't even tip him. I don't know if she was tipsy or what, but I was like, dang. So we tipped them extra. I was just like, really? I guess they have to put up with that kind of stuff all the time, but I was like, I thought it was really rude. We went back on the ship and went to the Blue Iguana Cantina because one of the ladies that worked back there kept asking my husband to try the shrimp tacos, and so she was excited when we actually came to have the shrimp taco. And actually, it was super good. So we each had 2 shrimp tacos, and she was like, yay, finally, you guys come to try it. Well, she didn't say you guys. You come to try the shrimp taco, she told Kurt. So he was excited because they had developed a dialogue every day as he walked by. He'd stop by and stare at him, and she'd be like, when are you going to come back and have a taco? And he's like, I'm not really hungry. So, and then we went to the side deck of the ship for the rest of the day and waited for the ship to take off. And there's a bunch of people sitting out there. It was really relaxing. I mean, by a bunch, I mean not as like on the Lido. So on the side deck, there was maybe like 5 other people. So it was kind of cool and relaxing. Kind of sat there and kind of looked over the pictures that I had taken that day and posted some of them, that kind of stuff. That night, something happened to the ocean and it rocked a Billy. It went cray cray, and it was so... I mean, the ship was rocking so hard, it woke me up, and I was like, oh boy, my husband is going to be seasick. I can pretty much withstand everything. I mean, I've never gotten seasick or car sick, so I was like, oh, so I was hoping he wouldn't get seasick because he's been on a couple cruises and has felt a little bit queasy, but not seasick. But I know that something like this was going to make him seasick. So he got up and he seemed to be okay. It was our 22nd anniversary. And I was like, okay, cool, he's fine. So he went outside and went up to the Lido deck or whatever deck, the smoking deck, to have a cigarette and his morning coffee, and he was fine. And then when he came back, it hit him. He was sick. So he spent the rest of the day laying down. I felt bad for him, and yeah, he couldn't do anything because he was so seasick. He just slept. I got him the Guy's on all the carnivals. There's a Guy's Burger, Guy Fieri. So I went and got him around 2 or 3. I got him a hamburger, or maybe yeah, and fries. So I didn't put anything on the hamburger, hoping that it would help, and I think it seemed to help. He still didn't make it for dinner that night. I went by myself, but that evening, I kind of hung out with the couple from the ship. We kind of hung out. Went to the casino for a little bit. Then, what else did I do that day? I don't know. I kept myself pretty busy. I came back to the room and did some reading and fell asleep. Took a nap. Woke up. I was just like having a good day. I was like, oop, I got the ship. I can do whatever I want. So I kind of wasn't like all over the place. And then that evening, they brought us a champagne and 2 carnival flutes, and that was super sweet. My husband had ordered it in advance for our anniversary. Unfortunately, we ended up having to take it with us because he couldn't drink it. He was too sick. The next morning was time to get back home. So thankfully, he felt a lot better. That night, he started feeling better. So on Saturday morning, he was feeling a lot better. So we got to the port, and disembarkation was super smooth. I mean, they have it down to a science. They do it every other day. So I'm really impressed. Between 8 years ago, when it seemed to take forever to get on and off, to now where everything is like super organized. So we got the shuttle back to the hotel, got our car, and headed home. Our first stop was 7-Eleven, because I said I gotta stop at 7-Eleven because they have I'm from California, southern California, Mexico. So I love 7-Eleven. So stopped and got Slurpees and headed north to Georgia. And we did stop at Buc-ee's. I wasn't hungry really, but what did I get? I did end up getting a brisket sandwich. I didn't eat it though. And then got a few little things that I wanted to bring home. I can't remember. Like those peach rings with little spicy stuff on them. I love those things, so I got a pack of those. What else did I get? I didn't get that much at Buc-ee's actually. Some water, some candy, stuff like that to snack on the way home. And we made quick time of getting home, let me tell you. We took maybe 7.5 hours to get down to Port Canaveral, and I think on the way home we did maybe 6. We just booked it, ready to get home. My friend who was dog sitting greeted us. The little dogs were excited to see us. It was just a good evening. Just sat down and collapsed on the couches and hung out with the little dogs. Yeah, that was a nice drive home. The next day, we did not go to church. We knew we were not going to go to church because, we were like still in vacation mode. Not that you can't go to church on vacation, but y'all know what I mean. Not in the mood to get dressed and go anywhere in the morning. It's more like it. So kind of hung out. I don't even know what we did that day other than unpacking. And I think hubby did laundry. I don't know. He was on a roll. I guess because he was feeling better. I was just like in a mode where I'm just going to watch TV all day. And that's exactly what I kind of did. Kind of played on my computer, did some videos, watched some videos, I mean. Yeah, kind of piddled around the house, unpack, put stuff away. So this was a nice unpacking day because normally I just put the suitcase aside and don't unpack right away. But in this case, I got unpacked that day. So it was kind of cool to take a day to just kind of decompress. And also, we didn't want to turn around and leave again because of the dogs. We're like so excited that we were home. So spent time with them. That girl holding the coffee mug is from Bubba Bear Studios. I totally forgot to say where all the stickers are from, so most of them are from Carly Plans. I got Carly Plans, Moody Cats, Happy Daya, and the little guy eating fries is from Once More with Love. The Slurpee's Happy Daya, and the little girl on the bottom with the blanket is from Pumpkin Paper Co. And the sticker shop is closed. Yeah, but almost everything else is from Carly Plans. Let's see. Oh yeah, so that evening I was gonna help the friend that helped us. The friend that dog sat for us took over my duties crafting at the church Christmas party. So I had to go help her because she helped me out with the dog. So went over there and helped her with the craft, and that was actually really fun and kind of laid back. And then that evening, well, I put Love Island season 5 on the bottom, but actually I started watching it during the day because, like I said, it was a decompressed day. And I don't know if you guys watched Love Island. Season 5 was probably the best season because even though there's still a lot of drama and angst from these 20-year-olds, I enjoyed getting to meet these guys and all the stuff they did. It was kind of funny. I laugh at the stuff because I know it seems dramatic to them, but to me, thinking about when I was in my 20s, I'm like, yeah, everything is super drama back then. But then when you think about it, when you get older, you're like, okay, it really was not that serious. On the sidebar, I love that full box that says let your worries drift away. I thought that was perfect for this week. I love this kit from Caffeine Queens. I think it's perfect for a cruise. And so I kind of decided to decorate a little bit on the side, and then I went and decorated on my upside down seashore, which by the way I ended up fixing, and just wanted to use more what I could of the little kit because it just had some cute little decor items, little stickers on there that I wanted to use. So the little seagull I thought was really cute. And in the box I just put cruising because I thought, yeah, that's kind of what do you call it? Perfect for this. Move it up, Hildie, move it up. I don't think I do. I don't know why I do that all the time. And I was even looking in the viewfinder to make sure that that the whole thing was in there, and I still did not put the whole book in there. I don't know why I do that all the time. I think because I'm short. And when I look up in it, it looks, oh yeah, I can see the whole thing, but actually I can't. I need to be more careful about that part. Yes, I put the little, this is the part right here, I think, when I realized, oh, wait, this side is not matching the other side. So I did get it turned around. I don't know if I put a picture of that or not. I think I didn't. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and I'm including a few pictures of our cruise. Have a good day. Bye.